I'm taking a look at a new cloud-based software called FanConnect. Now, FanConnect is the kind of software that you've probably heard of before. It's a software that allows you to auto-respond to messages on Facebook. It's also a software that allows you to use Facebook to send mass messages to people. Basically, it's kind of a Facebook bot combined with a Facebook autoresponder. Now, there are some things about FanConnect that are different than other softwares of its type that make it stand out, and I'm going to talk about them in a few minutes. First, I just want to walk you through exactly how FanConnect works. So here I am, I'm logged into my FanConnect account, and the first thing that you need to do is go ahead and authorize your own Facebook account with it. So you go ahead, you click on this little Facebook link, you authorize the app for FanConnect, and now you can use the FanConnect software. The second thing you need to do is go over here to Facebook apps, and you need to create your own Facebook app for FanConnect. Now, this means you're actually going to have to go into the Facebook developers area, create a new app, get a new app ID, and a new app secret key. Now, this sounds confusing, it sounds hard, but it's really not. A lot of people set up Facebook apps all the time. It's really quite simple. In fact, I did it in about a minute, and I'm sure that anybody can do it pretty quickly as well, even if it's their first time. One thing I do want to point out about FanConnect, though, as far as it is right now in my testing, is that there are no tutorial videos built inside of the software. There is a link over here that'll take you to customer support, but this just takes you to a support desk. At the time of my testing, there are no tutorials built into this software. Now, I'm saying at the time of my testing because I'm pretty sure they're going to add tutorials in here and it's just not ready yet. But I do want to be clear that as I'm testing it right now, there are no tutorials. Either way, though, setting up a Facebook app is pretty simple and pretty straightforward, and I don't believe that anybody who puts in a reasonable effort to understand how to do it is going to have any real issues doing it. Okay, so once you have your Facebook account approved to the FanConnect app and you have your own custom Facebook app all set up inside of FanConnect, you can then go over here to the Facebook Pages section. Now, this is going to list all of the pages on Facebook that you are an admin of. It's going to list all of your Facebook pages. Now, I want to point out something as well. FanConnect only works with Facebook pages. It does not work with Facebook groups. However, I know people are doing really well with Facebook pages, so it's really not that much of a negative. So you can see a list of my Facebook pages right here. And what I want you to notice right here, you can see I actually have a total of 93 leads from this Facebook page. Now, all of the other ones here, it doesn't have any leads listed, and that's because I didn't import any leads. In order to import leads, you can actually go ahead and use FanConnect to pull in anybody who's ever sent this Facebook page a message. And that's really important because this means if you have a page that already has people on it, that already has people engaging with it, that's already built up, you can use FanConnect to pull in those people into the FanConnect system. This is actually something that makes it stand out from other systems. Other systems require you to send a new message to people and get them to engage with your message or to get them to send you a message in order to pull in leads. FanConnect is the only system that I've ever seen that allows you to pull in past messages from past people and pull in people who have messaged you from before, allowing you to actually capitalize on a page that's already built up. And you can see I did it right here with my Brett Ritecki fan page. I went in and I pulled people that have already messaged me in the past, and I was able to get leads right away from people that are already engaging on my fan page. I didn't have to do anything new. I was able to capitalize on the people that are already on my fan page, and that's why I have 93 total leads on this one. I haven't done it yet with my other fan pages, which is why they still say 0. Now, once I have my leads pulled in, I have a couple of things that I can do. So the first thing that I can do is go right here and I can click on the fan page itself. I can go down here on the right hand side of the screen and I can click on Fetch Posts. Now, this is going to pull in all of the posts that I've made to this fan page. The reason I would do this is because I may want to enable an auto reply. So let's say, for example, I'm going to post a message on my fan page and say, try to encourage people to comment on that message. I can enable an auto reply. And in this way, FanConnect is kind of like a bot. It auto replies to people's comments on any of my posts. You can actually see on the right hand side here, I can go ahead and click on enable, and then I can type in my auto reply message. And my auto reply message can also have links to my website or anything I want as well. Another thing that's really important about this is they had the foresight to add in this send once checkbox. What this means is people won't get the auto reply more than once. And this is important because if you have a post that's having people engage on it and people engage or comment on it more than once, you don't want to keep sending them the same auto reply over and over again. That's really annoying. That could be a serious pain in the butt. I mean, you might want to do that in some circumstances, but generally speaking, you're not going to want to keep spamming them with the auto reply over and over again every single time they comment or engage with the exact same post. FanConnect realized this and put in the checkbox so that way you can only send it once to people if you want. Besides using FanConnect like a bot and sending out auto replies when people comment on your posts, you can also send campaigns. And campaigns are basically like autoresponder messages. Let me go ahead and show you exactly how that works. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on the campaigns link. You can see I've done one test campaign already. The way campaigns work is you click on New Campaign. You go ahead and enter in your campaign name. This is for your use only. It's just so you remember what this message was about. You enter in your message, and you can have links inside of this message. If you want to have an image or a video, you enter in the URL of the image or the video. And you can also shorten that URL if you want with the built-in URL shortener. You choose if you want to have an unsubscribe link built into your message. So if you want to give people the way to easily opt out of future messages, you can go ahead and click on yes and have an unsubscribe link built in. Simply click your Facebook app and select the fan page that you want to send the messages to. Now, I'm not actually going to send that test message because I've already sent one test message to the subscribers that I've pulled in from my fan page, and I don't want to annoy them by sending multiple test messages. I do, however, want to show you the test message that I've already sent. I want to show you a couple of things. First, I want you to notice that I actually had 99 subscribers. A few people decided to opt out, and I'll cover that in a second. I also want you to notice that it only sent 93 of those 99. This is something that's important to keep in mind. This does not have a 100% deliverability. People can have their Facebook account set to not receive messages. If they have their Facebook account set to not receive messages, you're not going to get that deliverability. That message obviously is not going to be sent if people have those types of messages turned off in their Facebook accounts. However, I only had 6 people that had their accounts set that way out of 99. So the vast majority of people are going to be getting your messages. Also, this is a very good deliverability rate when you compare it to something like email. When you send out emails, you're probably going to get like a 70 or 80% deliverability. The rest are going to go into spam or people's junk folders, or they're not going to get the message. So getting 93 out of 99 is still quite good. It's almost a 93% deliverability rate, which is a quite good deliverability. I just wanted to be upfront and clear that it's not 100% deliverability in my tests. Now, when I ran my test, I was actually one of the leads that got pulled in automatically. Because of this, I actually got the message when I ran the test. So we can see it right here on Facebook. This is the test message that I sent to all of the leads, including myself, that I pulled in with the FanConnect system. So here's my message. This is a test message. Thank you for helping me out, guys. And then a link to my website. And that's what's really important about this. You can actually have links right inside of your messages. So you can message people about affiliate offers, about reviews. You can update them about new products. You can, in essence, use this as a type of autoresponder. An autoresponder that allows you to build up a list just by having people engage with your fan page. An autoresponder that doesn't charge a monthly fee. Now, people can opt out. As I said before, you can put this link in and you can have people opt out. People can also choose to block you from sending the messages. This is only going to happen, though, if you be a jerk when you send people messages. Just like an email autoresponder, you don't want to abuse the privilege of sending people messages. You want to send them good messages that are relevant to them, that might actually interest them. You don't just want to spam the hell out of them because they're going to get sick of you and they're not going to want to get your messages anymore. If you actually go over here, back to FanConnect, I can go ahead and click on this link right here that shows my sending stats, and it will show me in detail what happened. So you can see a couple of people I couldn't message because their Facebook permissions didn't allow this type of messaging to happen. But as I said, most of the people did allow it, and most of the messages were delivered. So I guess the question is, what do I think of FanConnect overall? Now, I think that bot part where you can actually auto-respond to people that comment on your posts is pretty cool. And I've seen other apps that do that. But what I really like about FanConnect is the autoresponder functionality, the ability to send out campaigns. As I said, I'm getting a 93% deliverability. And these are people that I just pulled from an old fan page that I don't really even engage with anymore, out of the blue, and sent them a message, and I still got a 93% deliverability. I think that's quite good. I like the fact that this has the power of email marketing, of mass marketing, without actually needing to use an email service. Since you're using Facebook and Facebook messengers to send out these mass messages, you don't need to pay a high monthly fee to an email service. Now, will this replace email? I don't think so. Email has been a core of internet marketing for as long as possible. But a smart marketer will diversify the way they contact people, will diversify the way they reach out to potential customers. And I think FanConnect is definitely a system that's worth building up. It's definitely a system that you can use to engage with people in a different way that can potentially have the power of email marketing. The one question that's probably going to pop up in people's minds is, will people actually click on the links that you mass message them with Facebook? Well, Andrew Darius has actually been using this for quite a while, and I recently launched the Board Commander software with Mike from Maine and with Stefan Ciancio. Andrew Darius was one of the top affiliates in that launch, and he actually showed me this screenshot from his JVZoo account. He showed me how he's using Facebook messages to send traffic to that product launch. And from the looks of it, he made about $237 between the promo for Board Commander and for another one called Vico Pro. At least that's what he's showing on this screenshot that he sent me. He may have made a little bit more since then. So it definitely is something that people will click on. If you engage with people on your fan page, if you build up a list and you send them relevant offers, they will obviously click on that link. I can actually see the proof right here. I've confirmed that this is valid, and I totally believe that this is something that Andrew Darius is doing. While I really wish that this worked with Facebook groups as well, I do know that anybody who's using Facebook pages can really benefit from a system like this. I also know that it's really not their fault that it doesn't work with Facebook groups. The Graph API for Facebook just doesn't have the kind of functionality for groups that it has for fan pages, so it's not their fault that it doesn't work with groups. But if you are using fan pages, if you're doing any type of marketing with fan pages, or if you plan on doing it, I think that FanConnect is going to be a really powerful system that probably won't replace email marketing, but will definitely supplement it and help you engage with people without paying a monthly fee, and will allow you to build up a list that you can use for marketing without having an ongoing cost. Because of this, I'm going to say that FanConnect is something